All right, Jay and Jim here, and we are walking Norwich State Hospital, but not just any part of Norwich State Hospital. This is the grounds where the orphanage was, and beyond that, it's also where all the housing was for the doctors. But the weird thing is, it's truly like a community that was just forgotten. I think it was just left. I mean, you can look all around. This is a 360 video, so if you're in a headset, you can just turn your head. If you're on your phone using the YouTube app, you can just move your phone. And if you're on your computer, you can just move it with a mouse back and forth. But to my right over here is an orphanage. To the left is a old shed area. We'll do a walk through the orphanage in a minute. But I want you guys to see this community. It's a street. It just feeds up to houses and that are still there. It was lost in time. It was forgotten. We're walking the road right now. Again, these are private grounds and you can be arrested for getting caught on this property. So we have permission. And that's why we're here. But man, look at these houses. Again, you can turn around and look. I mean, the streets have just been reclaimed from nature. This is like a 3-bedroom house here. It looked like they were really nice at one point. Oh, basketball net. So you know kids were playing.
Look at the street lamp. Like it was a real neighborhood, because it was.
You know, look up at the street lamp. You do have to be careful walking here because there are random holes in the ground. If you look down, you should be able to see them.
Now, bro, when we came back here last time, that front door was wide open and I could see up the stairs. It is now halfway closed. It's a bit windy. Could have been the wind, but I do notice it.
This is going to be one of those behind-the-scenes things where we get killed and they find lost footage.
Buried in the basement of one of these houses.
Oh, God. I mean, look at this. It's like a whole neighborhood just disappeared.
Reminds me of those shots you see of like Chernobyl, where everybody just had to pack up overnight and leave.
That's right what I was thinking of. I mean, we have streets, we have power, we have houses. Look at these houses all around.
The fuck?
Could be a
door,
tree, or a door.
Something blown by the wind.
Look at this. It's just time has reclaimed it.
They didn't even bother to remove the appliances. Somebody's done this after the fact.
Probably trying to grab copper and everything else they could get. There's literally a boat. There's a boat. Now, according to claims, this boat was given by Roosevelt?
President Roosevelt.
President Roosevelt to one of the doctors over here. So we're gonna walk down by it.
That's a big boat.
That is a big boat. But I mean, we have to be careful because very possibly people could be living in these houses and we don't know it, even though they're not supposed to be here. So we need to be cautious. Well, this boat. Well, don't look too close because people just decided to draw penises all over it. So I apologize for that. So, I mean, look at this.
Looks kind of like the SS Minnow.
Just with a penis.
With a penis.
2 of them drawn on it.
What is with the fascination of drawing penises?
And this is only one part of this neighborhood. This also goes up the road, and there's other houses. There's one that burned down. I'm going to take you for a walk up there. We'll show you around. Be careful, Jim. You never know if somebody's living in there or something. We do have to take into consideration that people could have gotten in and they're staying there. So very possibly they could be watching us right now as we're walking around doing this. Again, the street just keeps going. You got the big water tower behind me. And some of these homes are big. They're good sized homes. Some of these homes are big. I mean, they're good sized homes.
Yeah. This was a beautiful little neighborhood. Probably kids playing around here.
Yeah, it's like a nice little cul-de-sac feeding back.
If this was kept up, this would be, each one of these homes would be worth $500,000.
Yeah. Now again, if people come up here, they vandalize, they break in, they can be arrested. So I don't recommend anybody doing that. We got permission to come up here. We got exclusive access. But again, look at this street. And think about back then. I mean, this was a blossoming little neighborhood. Families. Mother, father, kids. Now, this house is the one that burned down. Right here, behind me, you can see. The old chimney stack sitting there. Both chimney stacks. And this is the last house on the right.